has to play. Joshua, on the other hand, does have double dimensional barrier, which is not.
Hello and welcome back to YCS Prague 2017. We are in round 5 here.
We are. That is the round that we are in.
Yes. So someone already preemptively posted the deck breakdown. I don't know how much else he's staring at me.
No, yeah. Sorry.
Okay, someone preemptively posted the deck breakdown that we showed in round 1. That wasn't necessarily complete.
No.
So let's show you what we believe to be the completed deck breakdown. So we're going to go over to that in just a couple of seconds. So
I think we should start round 2.
So okay, let's
because that was when it was fully completed first.
Yeah, well, it actually would backdate all the way to round 1, which is quite clever. So let's
true.
start right at the start of the day. So can we move over to the stats tool slide? There we go. So this is the completed deck breakdown now. That's a lot of other.
That is a lot of other.
That's a lot of other.
So much you can't even see how much other.
No, it's 579.
But then again, what we were saying earlier was that there isn't enough Zodiac categories on the actual breakdown to be able to fit them all in. So a lot of that is actually more Zodiac categories.
Yeah. So something that we started doing since like Bochum, I think it was, or past couple of events, we started at the start of day 2 re-entering all of the deck lists who are still in day 2, and then producing a new deck breakdown.
Yeah.
With new categories, just so that it's much more accurate. And then when we get to the top cut, we also do the same, even more refining of those categories, so that people get exactly the information. So let's move on. So that was round 1, and let's see, is there any change going into the current round? Okay, that's us.
Okay,
that's not quite the next slide of the stats.
That's a change. That's a change.
Back to the stats slides. So there's quite a big change, quite an unexpected big change. Let's have a look at that.
Let's see.
So Zodiac goes right down. Let's stay on the stats slide. So that's round 1.
Yeah.
And then round 5, boom. So we lose a big chunk of Zodiac.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Big chunk. So all of those, maybe not the most experienced players with Zodiac in the room, who brought it just because it was the most powerful meta deck. They may have been hitting a few mirror matches and things like that.
Yeah, a lot of mirror matches are also possible. So yeah, of course, it makes sense that they all drop.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll not look at the country breakdown this round. We'll get straight back to the field because we want to get on with this match. We have 2 really cool decks going up against each other, but we'll talk more about that when we actually get to the table. So we'll take it there now. Here we go.
Yeah.
So bit of bants going on between the judges.
Yeah. So we talked about construct previously on. We are not gonna see that, of course, but we are seeing shadows.
Yes,
so,
we are.
Dominik Mitolo is actually playing at 60 cards decks, and there is so much to say about that.
So he has Lightsworn Shadow.
Lightsworn, Shadow, Zodiac, and Invoked. There's so many cards, so many different engines in this deck.
Yeah, so there wasn't enough space to put on the.
Yeah, that's like couldn't even fit.
Yeah.
So,
and you'll probably quite enjoy this, but Italian is actually my favorite language of Shadow.
Yeah.
Like it's
pretty
my
cool.
favorite. It's lyrical. That's why I like it.
Bambola Ombra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's lyrical. It's great.
Yeah,
it's true.
Anyway, we're kicking straight in.
Yeah.
Brilliant fusion there. 2 Fairy Tale Snows in hand, a Riding a Lost Wind. And Kristijan has Dynamiscus, Alien Chalia, 2 Swap Frogs, and a Solemn Strike.
Both solid ends, so makes sense. I mean, he's going to be able to make a pretty good field. I don't think he plays Minerva. Yeah, he doesn't play Minerva, but he still has a really good end.
Just to interrupt this match, back to talking about the deck breakdown.
Yeah,
I've just noticed that there was actually 25 Chainburn decks.
Yeah, it's true.
Yes. A lot of people play Chainburn.
I did include it in the decks, yeah. And
we may see some Chainburn on stream.
Yeah.
So, Mitolo, thanks to the double normal summon from Seraphonite, is able to probably do the Zoo combo. Yeah, and that's what he's going to do. Because he's going to search the Rat Pier now and still has a second normal summon to get it on the field.
Yeah.
Wow. And that's pretty powerful because just like we saw with Billy Break, Kagutsushi is an incredible card, and it works great with all the shadows and all the other cards he has in the deck. So
yeah. Brilliant Fusion is absolutely insane.
Huge.
Yeah.
And also in hand, although it may not be relevant as it stands right now, we're seeing Lost Wind again, and Lost Wind is just like my card of the day.
I really like Lost Wind.
Yeah.
I think it's so strong.
and he's playing the full 3 copies of it. It makes sense. You have a lot of
60 cards. Yeah.
Yeah, 60 card and a lot of way to mill, so that's pretty good trap. He's also playing the Luna Light and polymerization, the actual polymerization, because that makes sense with shadows as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, this deck is interesting. Let's see if he will make it shine.
I don't know. That feels pretty shiny.
Yeah,
It is pretty shiny.
It is pretty shiny.
Double Broad Bull. Seraph Knight has just defined so many different formats. It's just it's been so good.
And let's see, he does go for the combo, and we saw how good it is.
Polymerization. Now that's an old card, Marcello.
Yeah,
Speaking of old
it
cards.
is. That's really old. And I mean, it's not quite as good in the Zodiac combo as Fusion Substitute, because of course you get one less draw, but it makes sense to play it in this deck, because you can do your shadows and use them from the end, because Fusion Substitute only use monsters on the field. So
yeah. I do remember that polymerization, if we can bring it up on here, I don't know what text it actually has on here. It has the updated text, but it used to have my favorite text on it because it just said fuses 2 monsters into a much more powerful monster.
Yeah.
Which was vague.
Yeah, kind of.
So vague.
Yeah.
Really vague.
That didn't solve any problems. That was definitely not problem solving card text.
Yeah.
But where does the more powerful monster come from? Oh dear.
So yeah, he has a lot of options. He can still go for Kagutsushi and Emerald or double Emerald, whatever he wants to do. He has a lot of options.
Yeah. I feel like if we'd have just shown like all of the Zodiac categories, the entire deck breakdown would have just been
Zodiac.
like 10 different versions of the Zodiac decks.
Probably. So let's see what he mills. Not cool.
Ooh,
Wow.
Like you started the sentence of not quite.
Yeah, no, it's the same, just like Wheel Break. The first 3 cards are not relevant, and the last 2 are
Bam,
broken.
bam.
Yeah, that's same Kagutsushi style. So.
Yeah. So he gets to send one and draw one as well.
He gets to draw, and he does play triple copies of Hedgehog, so he probably send that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Wow.
Trusting at the heart of the cards.
I wonder if does he have another fusion card in hand?
I mean, he has the polymerization, so he can actually use the Shadow Liads if he wants
Wow. Yeah.
to make either Shekinaga or Winda to protect from board wipes. So
Yeah.
we will see what he gets.
The only the only one he can't get. He's also got Shadow Fusion. Wow.
Yeah.
The only one he can't get is Construct. I have a moment of silence for Construct.
Moment of silence for real. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Had that moment. So off he goes. He's gonna fusion
Into Shekinaga.
Yeah.
And
Broad Bull.
Falco is gonna bring back.
Falco is just so good.
Yeah.
I guess it's a little bit not good in this situation just because of the fact that he's not got any monster spaces.
Yeah, but this is still an impressive opening. Like.
Yeah, incredibly impressive. Kristijan here having to read Shekinaga.
Probably been a long time since he's seen one.
Yes. So which shadow does he have in his hand? He's got fusion.
Yeah,
He doesn't have any. Yeah, he only has the fusion.
Is Shekinaga a card or?
No, yeah, he can discard also the Shadow Fusion.
Yeah.
Just bringing that up there.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, you can
Absolutely.
discard a
Yeah,
card.
it is a beautiful card.
It's a very, very beautiful
How
card.
comes the swap program?
Yeah. Chances of that being negated out of 10, Marcello?
Does it not negate only specials, or do I remember it?
Oh, good. Yeah,
I think
only
so.
special summon monsters
Yeah.
effect. Okay, yeah, I guess. So the 0 was the
Yeah,
answer.
0 was the answer.
0 George Clooney's out.
0
Zero
George
George
Clooney's.
Clooney.
Yes. There's quite a few UK players sat at the top.
I had noticed that,
Yeah, there's like
including Thomas Rose.
Thomas Rose, yeah, winner of YCS Liverpool with his very strange deck.
Jawad.
Yeah, Jawad. Robert Smith, random guy from my locals. Yeah. I had to think of something to go on the tagline of the end of talking about him. So
Anthony Vale.
Anthony Vale, we were going to feature him.
We were.
Ryan Cook, he's from Scotland. I like how I've got a fun fact about all the people. Luke Parks always tells me he doesn't want to be featured.
So we feature him.
So you
Yeah.
should, yeah.
Billy Brick playing against he's now playing against one of our few Israeli players, who comes over with Ido Marcus, the
Nice.
European. Is he the reigning? No, he's not the reigning. No, Samir Bachar is the reigning.
Yes. He was the previous.
I love Samir. Just so funny. He's the only person that defeated the world champion at the World Championships using cake.
Yes. You are right.
He didn't drop a game the entire time apart from versus cake.
Wait, was he actually playing?
Yeah.
He was.
Shunsuke, yeah.
No.
Yeah, Madolce.
Yeah,
He
he's
was
playing
playing
Madolce
Yeah.
at Worlds, yes. And round 1 he played against Shunsuke
Yeah,
and
on
beat him
stream.
on stream.
That's awesome. It also shows a bit of national pride.
Yeah, and then he Shunsuke just he obviously, it was, you know, when you like enrage someone, that's clearly what happened. He lost, got enraged, and just beat everyone. He literally didn't lose another match the entire time.
So what have we got going on here?
Yeah, just using Dinomiscus to get rid of the Kagutsushi and not too much right now. So
I mean, that's a big board of really scary monsters,
yeah,
to say the
it's-
least.
it's pretty hard to come back right now.
I mean,
Also, because
even the Shadol fusion could be used with Brilliant Fusion here.
Yeah.
Just to pump up the Seraph Knight, just for that more damage.
So what is he doing? Oh no, he's just counting cards. Okay.
Yeah.
Vanishing for them.
Oh, is he trying to push?
Yeah.
Can he push
Looks
the
like
game
it.
here? Yeah, he can. Oh, actually,
No, he got
hang about.
Dinomiscus, so yeah.
Hang
it's-
about.
They're just checking life points.
He's like 3,500 life points is nothing in today's meta.
Mhm.
Wow, Shadows in 2017.
Yeah,
Indeed.
Wow.
still about. They are still
Yeah.
about.
Absolutely. This is just fantastic. We've seen some really awesome decks this Saturday here
Yeah.
at YCS Prague. Seriously, the range of decks. I was expecting to show up and see nothing but Zodiac for the entire event.
Yeah.
So this fairy tale is surprising though, because he didn't actually push for game as you were saying also, Rob, and
Yeah.
he didn't extend his plays in Memphis too. So, and part of this Harris is picked up, so that's nice. Let's see.
Everyone has a different way of putting those 10
Yeah.
cards out on the field.
Uh,
Personally, I just pick them up.
oh, let's have a look.
Let's
Oh,
see.
that's two Duke
okay.
Frogs.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
I just try and pick up exactly 10 cards and just put it straight in the banish pile. Usually I don't get exactly 10.
No.
Yeah.
And I
It's
look
never
silly.
exactly
But that
10.
one time out of 10 that I actually pick up all 10 cards, I look so cool.
It's like when you walk up, put your deck down, and then pick up 5 cards off the top of the deck.
Yeah, exactly. No,
Yeah.
I'm getting pretty good at that nowadays. I've been trying to do it for like 14 years.
Okay.
So we got to see Kristijan here.
Yeah, the second swap, which you already had the summoned.
Yeah.
It's not in an awful spot, but yeah, the board is quite significant.
Yeah. That's terrifying. That's
Yeah.
a terrifying board.
It is.
I tell you, imagine back when we had Construct if Fairy Tale Snow was out.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. No.
Imagine that.
No.
That would be so good. So good. But yeah, probably he, as I said, not too balanced. But yeah.
It's weird, isn't it? How just like one card can completely change a deck.
Yeah. And that's extra deck monster mostly, so
I was expecting Fairy Tale Snow to kind of drop off over the next like couple of months, but people are playing strong with it.
yeah, I mean, it was already played. Like Minerva decks were actually really popular back in YCS Liverpool and other events. But
Yeah.
deck grass looks greener just gives it a even higher purpose. So
Yeah.
we're gonna see it around for a while, I think. Yeah, no surprise.
That's
Toad.
totally awesome.
And yeah, that's what I was saying though. If you would have evolved into the Fairy Tale, you would have had a chance now to prevent completely the XYZ summon, just to push the additional 850 damage. So I don't know. Okay.
Down goes the Dryden.
So something that a little surprising is that Mitolo is not actually playing any synchros at all, like not even once. So the Shadow Falco is only a material for fusion summons. He's not going to be used anyway. So
you would think you play Leo in this deck.
yeah, I mean Leo, Black Rose, any kind of synchro, at least one. But I mean, we said he's playing also Invoked, so the extra deck is as tight as he gets. So he has a lot of different engines, which all requires extra deck cards. So
Yeah, that's a pretty tight extra.
yeah, I think the hardest part for him building this deck was actually the extra deck. I really wish he had like 30. So, okay, reasonable dimensional barrier and fusion. It must hurt.
I'm trying to remember what deck it was where I started out. I always start out when I'm building a deck. I just say, okay, whatever I play in my extra deck, just whatever. I'll just play everything, and then whatever I end up using over the course of my testing is what I actually put in.
Yeah, I usually do that.
Yeah, but then I did that, and I ended up with like 30 cards in my extra deck at one point, and it was just I was like,
Fusionist maybe. Like that deck was also.
No, not Fusionist. It was, I think it was some. It was like some dragon deck. I can't remember what it was now.
Possible.
See, when I was with all the players that were testing, when I was just before this event, it tends to be that players talk to me because they think I have some sort of influence. But they turned around and just went, yeah, so when are they making the extra deck? 20 cards? I was like, tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
I always just tell people tomorrow. It's the best answer. When's the Food Unlimited list? Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah,
It's happening tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay, so
it's kind of your 3 limited answers. I don't know, I can't tell you, or tomorrow.
Yeah. That's what I go with. Yeah. If anyone asks me a question, if they get one of those, it usually means I can't tell you. It's like I have proxy answers, just so that when they ask me multiple questions at once, I have something else to say. Happens more often than you think. They like begin like, oh, okay, yeah, when's this coming out? I'm like, oh, don't know. Oh, what about this? Yeah, tomorrow. And what are that? Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Is that genuine? No.
Oh dear.
Tell us what's going on.
yeah, it's pretty much. I mean, he got stopped. He's under dimensional barrier and he can't fusion. So he tried to went for the first XYZ, but Solemn Strike happened and. Shikinaga, I don't believe he has any shadows, does he?
I don't think.
He has a Shadow Dragon in
Oh,
hand.
he does have a dragon.
Oh,
wow.
that's great.
That's
a
really
big,
good.
big one.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it doesn't say on the field, so he can negate that, right?
Hmm?
Shikinaga, I don't think he says special summon monster, so I think he would have been able to negate the totally.
No, I don't think so.
No? Oh, but he has Raigeki anyway, so.
Is that face down a Shadow Falco? That would be hilarious.
No, he has the Fairy Tail which he stole.
I didn't see what he stole.
Yeah.
But that would be hilarious if it was Falco. It gets an effect.
Ah, no, but it's, no, he couldn't negate because Dimensional Barrier was on Fusion anyway, so.
Oh, yeah.
That's why he didn't. But yeah, he could have negated.
Okay, so Dominic Mitolo here takes game 1. Whoa! This is
field.
Convincing fashion, gotta say.
Really, just, we've not seen this deck at all. He went through like 6 or 7 cards in his extra deck.
Yeah.
I was told that we should watch out for this deck and it's probably going to end up in the top 8.
Yeah, wow.
A lot of good players are actually using it, so we can see how good it is.
Yeah. Duelist Alliance just won't go away. There was
it was
so
such
much.
a good set.
It really
Yeah.
was.
Like, then it only just got better when new challenges came out.
Yeah. I know the Duelist Alliance just got better and better over the course of the 4-set cycle.
And
It's just crazy.
And you know what Mitolo is siding? Free Denkosek.
Oh yeah!
Again,
That's what
another
we're talking
chance.
About.
Oh, yes.
We have one more chance. So yeah, what we expect is just Denkosekas, and he has Diddy Crows as well. 3 copies. Those are pretty good against Paleo, and that's it basically. And Kristijan instead has quite a few cards as well. He has the Diddy Crows, which we see are really popular this week. Basically, everyone is siding them, and we probably expect Anti-Spell Fragrance. We saw he has. Basically, we can check 27 spells in his Mitolo deck, which is huge. 27 spells. That's wow. And
That's almost half of his deck.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah, playing 60
it's
cards.
basically just like 60 card Paleos, which is 30 traps or even more, and he's playing 30 spells almost.
Yeah.
So that's Impressive.
Wow.
He's only got the 4 spots for traps.
Yeah, so anti-spell is going to put in work if you draw it.
Is he playing Core by any chance?
Call?
Core. Shadow Core.
Ah, he is, actually. Yeah, that's his only trap outside of Lost Wind. So he's playing a lot of shadows. Yeah.
I was thinking, like, why would you play one... I began by thinking, why would you play one Shadow Core? You know, you're never going to see it. But I guess, you know, all of your Shadow Engine, you don't ever need to see it because it always gets sent by Squamata. I assume he's playing 3 of those.
He's playing he's playing a lot of shadows. He's playing 3 of Squamata, Hedgehog, Beast. He has all the 3 of all.
3 of all of them.
3 of all of them. And then 2 Falcos and a Dragon. So
well, you know yourself, you know, definitely a Shadow expert.
Yeah, I'm a Shadow expert, I can see.
So, you know, those ratios would be frowned upon back then. You would never
you would never do that. But now you're justified by Kagutsushi, as we saw. He got a +2 off of it, meaning 2 shadows. And, of course, the grass looks greener, which is still really relevant.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that Kagutsushi, like, basically paid for itself immediately as soon as it hit the board.
Exactly, yeah.
And then he took away one of his opponent's cards straight away. And then protected itself. And then it took 1 more card.
Yeah, that was really good.
So, yeah, it was like a real, just a +2.
Yeah, and also enabled the shadows because he didn't have any, and with Hedgehog he could get the shadows to summon and get it going. So
yeah, and that's, you know, it's not something that you like. Obviously, you know, we count card advantage, but even with card advantage, you can't really define tempo like that. That provided so much tempo for his deck.
Yeah,
it did.
Yeah, so really amazing deck here.
Kristijan is just basically playing the standard build of Paleozoic.
Yeah, it's really standard.
Especially for this event. I mean, the difference between this and something like in Bochum is probably going to be the Chain Disappearance.
Yeah, and Lost Wind, which is a new release card, yeah. So opens against Word of Desires. He's only playing 2, so he probably, I don't know, felt like that was a decision.
Wait for the hand to come through there.
But yeah, the hand is pretty solid. Let's see what he draws.
Just a quick one. Dominic has Shadow Dragon, Denko Seka.
Denko Seka's there. But Solemn Warning is there too, so once more.
Foolish Burial Invocation.
The enemy.
Really?
Yeah. Again
Denko
warning.
Solemned?
Again.
Unless he forgets. I mean, there's a very famous meme video of someone forgetting that.
There is. So let's see what he picked up from Desires. For sure, 1 trap.
I love how people do that when they set 3 face downs. They
that's really good.
They look at the first, the second, and then look at the second and the third, as if like the second one is different for the second time.
The end is as good as it gets. 2 end traps, 3 traps, and Solemn Warning for the Denko. So that's quite good. But he's missing Paleozoic, so we'll see.
Dominic pulled Twin Twisters.
Okay.
Wow. So you might see it.
Yeah. So he's gonna he'll Foolish Dragon to begin with.
Well,
yeah, not necessarily. No, yeah, he only has one dragon.
Okay.
So yeah, he's probably gonna Squamata and either get a draw or the Hedgehog again.
Yeah.
He has quite a few options.
To be honest, any of the shadows would be reasonable at this point, I guess. Yeah. You could take a draw. You could take a Falco, or he can add 1 shadow.
Yeah, all you need is honestly a reasonable setup for the Denko Seka. Of course, he doesn't know that the warning is there, but that's probably what he's looking for.
Yeah. I mean, he has Invocation.
Yeah, but that's not the one you want to draw.
Yeah,
actually.
he needs Eidolon.
Yeah.
Bam.
And there's the Denko.
And the
straight away. He's not messing around.
Second
time
flipped
already. That straight up. Wow. He was not.
But I think he's kind of played into it there.
Well,
Because
yeah,
now
no,
he's just going to wipe his
Yeah,
field.
he can Twister, so that's what I'm saying. He needs
So yeah,
to
he's going to be 2,000 down, and he's lost his
imagine
entire back row.
Black Cluster Soldier now.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, oh yeah. And is he going to respond with that Reckless?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And Dimensional Barrier
And
as well.
Barrier. Yeah.
So that's not too bad.
The barrier calling fusion.
That's good for him.
Yeah,
it's very good for him.
And we know he still has a couple of end shops, so he's definitely not unhappy with that.
Yeah. Good to see
He
them
has his
putting
DD and Maxi.
Yeah, he has both.
Yeah, I think
Ooh, Swap Frog.
what he would really like is a nice Maxi here. Like Maxiing on a Shadow Fusion or something like that. I think that would be really nice.
I'm assuming that he called Fusion with
Yeah,
him.
probably.
Yeah,
called
has to,
Fusion.
yeah.
Oh, he just passed. Huh.
Wow. Well, I guess, you know, Paleozoics aren't known for their OTK potential, but still.
Wow, and he drew another dupe frog, so he has a handful of monsters. And
Oh, I've just been told by a judge he's actually called XYZ.
Ah.
Oh.
It's reasonable. I guess when you have a few cards in hand, it's better to call XYZ than Fusion because, of course, Zodiac are 1-card combo and Fusion are 3-card combos. So.
This is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is looking really good for him.
So where's he going to go now?
I mean, at some point, definitely into the totally awesome. It depends how much you want to push. Because, like, as we saw the last game of Paleo, like, he went the player went for the Gusto Phoenix and the totally awesome. He can do that, but once again, I'm not a fan of that. So yeah, just the totally awesome is fine. Yeah. And he's gonna pass right after attack.
22. I think Totally Awesome just has way too many attack points.
You think?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess.
I think 22. Like, how well? Okay, here's a good question for you then. How many attack points do you think Totally Awesome needs to have before this just isn't a deck? How many attack points do you think?
Probably like 1,500. I think you can get ran over far too easy.
Yeah, probably. I mean, yeah, probably 1,500 is valid. I think 1,200 is the actual attack point of the meta right now, because there are so many cards like Whiptail and Baobaboon. There are a lot of 1,200 out there. So I guess that's actually the real number for not being relevant, but yeah.
Oh, there's the Maxi.
Yeah.
To the barrage.
Yeah.
That grass look green has been drawn.
Wow, that's good. That could change the game actually, because
we've not even seen that resolve at all.
Yeah, we haven't seen it yet, and we stream a lot of 60 card
actually,
decks.
yeah. Kristijan has played Desires as well.
Yeah.
Oh dear, this could go.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing is, he's under max C, but he could actually try to. I mean,
he could just win, right?
Yeah.
If he mills enough, if he mills like double wolf or something crazy.
Yeah.
But also, Kristijan only plays 40 cards.
Yeah, and he already desires, so that's a lot of cards you can mill, like a lot. So yeah, the game plan might be just to force out the Toad and
force the Toad. Yeah, with Dryden.
That's what he's doing.
And yeah, it's just going straight to Dryden.
It makes sense because I mean, he doesn't have any trap, and that's the dream against Paleozoic.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has so many cards that he can mill. He also has the invocation.
If he lets him draw more cards off Maxi, Grass's Greener's going to hit more cards.
Yeah. And also, yeah, he has so many cards he can mill. He can mill the Wolves, he can mill Fairy Tail. The actual Alistair would be really good to mill because he has the spell in hand. So
yeah.
Let's see. It all comes down to this.
Yeah. We're not going to be able to see what he mills here whatsoever.
Well, we'll
unless he mills one by one, like the guy which the tires. Let's see.
He's just counting his graveyard.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of cards.
I'm tempted to ask the judges to get him to mill one by one. That would take forever.
Yeah, no, it's like it's almost probably 30 cards or something like that. So we can't. Is he actually? Oh wow.
Oh wow, he is.
Okay.
Rapier, Snow.
1, 2.
Oh, Alistair, yeah.
3 good cards.
Oh.
Yeah, that's already really good.
Oh.
We're not going to be able to see in a second.
No, we can't see that anymore.
How many cards does he have to mill?
It's like
this
30.
is already like 22, 23, 24.
Hedgehog.
Wow.
Hedgehog.
Yeah, it's probably 30 cards or something like that.
Another Alistair.
Another Alistair.
Just the one. Okay, 1, 2. Yeah, a lot of good cards there. Wow.
He's just putting all the ones that are going to resolve out.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Changing the order of his
and he has the Fairy Tail as well, and the Alistair. This is really good. So just choosing the chain links right now.
I'm like really triggered by the fact that he's rearranging his graveyard right now, but I'm going to try and get over it.
Why are you playing Question?
I always play Question. My question is, why are you rearranging your graveyard? It was my pet peeve as a judge.
It was for me as well.
I'm like, why? Like, why?
Although I did know people that would play question just so that they could turn around and like be judged as rearranging his graveyard. That always used to get me more than people rearranging the graveyard.
Yeah.
It's like people moving their cards about, and then you go judge on playing whatever that Senate switch.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's see if this Diddy Crow is enough, because you haven't normal summon yet, so. Oh, and no, you already discarded the Shadow Core. Yeah, you can't send that.
It's a Falco.
Because that would have been even better. Yeah, no surprise. Falco had something. Draw one for Beast. And let's see. It's honestly not that far from being able to win right away.
Yeah, I think so.
It's literally just like so close.
That's a lot of cards to mill.
Yeah, that's.
I guess this is the whole point of the deck, right?
Yeah, that's it. I mean, the Kagutsushi, as we saw game 1, when you stars is probably just as enough. It's good. It's good enough. So, but when you draw, it's similarly to what Billy said.
Yeah.
The grassroots screener decks that are good usually have to be real good decks. But then when you draw the grassroots screener, that's an added bonus, which is great.
Super bonus.
Super bonus, yeah.
That's what Billy said.
Yeah.
Super bonus. Yeah. So I mean, he's got plenty of food for invocation.
He does.
He's gonna make the light.
Yeah. He will get back
There's Mechaba.
The Alistair.
Does he have a normal summon still?
No. Yeah, he still can normal. That's why.
Yeah.
He can go for another fusion, which is honestly is pretty much enough.
Yeah.
The stolen card is Drancha, so yeah, it's he can attack over that.
He just needs something
over that 26.
Yeah,
he has
small.
enough.
He has enough small for Drancia. Why didn't you DD Crow the?
Yeah, he's gonna do it on
Snow.
No, because he had 2 Alistair, he couldn't DD Crow 1. Yeah, but he had to DD Crow before, because now he can negate it. So, and that's what he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is enough. Yeah.
Yeah, negate with the dragon.
He's gonna take it.
Wow.
Just has to put on the pieces, but yeah.
There's nothing left in Kristijan's hand that can do anything.
Yeah, unless he draws
either.
Other copies of DD Crow, but I still don't think that's enough, honestly.
Yeah.
Because he still has the normal
draw
summon.
Probably that Swap Frog again.
Yeah, I mean, neither player has a lot of cards. Yeah, that's the thing with Snow. You just make something like Castell and then put it back in the graveyard. He just milled 30 cards. He can summon her like 3 more times. Wow, what a deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the deck that we have some of our top named players playing. This is just crazy.
This is definitely a deck we will see tomorrow as well, I think.
Yeah.
It has the potential. He's showing the potential of the deck.
He actually drew another Swap Frog.
I told you.
Did not make it?
I told you.
It's that enough anyway.
That's enough.
2000.
2000.
Doesn't look like
no, it's not enough.
It's like 56 discarding the Alistair.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
2018-50, 2500. Yeah, that's enough.
No, he already attacked the Drancho with the Fairy Tail though. So. That's what.
There we go.
El Shadow
Fusion.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
I mean, he could just normal summon, but he wanted to do the fashion way. So yeah.
The fashion way.
The old style.
Winder.
Winder, yeah.
Down comes the window.
Wow.
Well played.
There we go.
Wow.
What a turn.
Oh yes.
Wow.
Oh yes.
Okay, let's get straight over to our post-match discussion.
Yeah.
Let's have a talk about that crazy turn.